Hello, how you doing? This is Brother West, Prophet West. I'm back again. And what I want to do today, I just want to prophesy. I feel prophecy upon me. So I want to prophesy life to you. I want to prophesy life into your marriage. I want to prophesy life into your bank account. I want to prophesy life into your body. I want to prophesy life into your everyday place. I want to prophesy life into your endeavors. I want to speak life. I want to speak that God increase your hands. I want God to every place that the feet, that your soles of your feet shall touch, that God bless you. That God bless you indeed. I like to speak that there's a wind that's coming. There's a wind, and this wind, God is going to send blessings your way. God is going to send life your way. God is going to send a double for your trouble your way. And see, some of you that listen to me, you've been going through a rejection. You've been going through where people have been leaving out your life. Things been leaving out your life that's been in your life for so long. But let them go. Let them go, because God, I see new things coming to your life. I hear a sound, and I hear a sound of feet. And God is bringing your blessing. God is bringing your blessing with the masses. God is bringing your message. Your message. God is bringing your message through pain. God is bringing your message through hurts. God is bringing your message through disappointments. And so I want to encourage you to know that there's a birthing that's coming out of you at this place right now. At this place you're travailing. And in this travail, God is birthing wisdom out of you. God is birthing a new understanding out of you. God is birthing a new sound out of you. In that sound, God is birthing a new language. And that language is revelation knowledge. That language is wisdom. That language is peace. That language is patience. That language is a conversation of wisdom. That language is knowledge and understanding. God is going to give you a greater language. God is going to even give you a greater perception. In other words, God's going to cause your eyes to see things different. God's going to cause you to understand things different. And which means that the things that you once jumped at, you're not going to jump at them no more, because of God is sending you a settle. God is sending you a settling in your spirit. In other words, God is calling you to become developed even more. God is calling you to become even more seasoned, even more. There's a click. There's a light that's taking place. There's a bright light that's coming on. And in this bright light that's coming on, your eyes are coming open. Your eyes can see now. Before the path, the ways that you walk, the things that you've done, it felt like you've been stumbling. It felt like you couldn't see your way. You find yourself bumping your head in relationship, bumping your head in conversation, bumping your head in many endeavors in your life. But what God is doing, God is sending balance. And in this balance that God is sending you wherein you're able to see things before it happens. You'll be able to understand things before it takes place. In other words, God will give you foresight. God will give you foresight wherein the choices that you make, God will give you the wisdom, the insight to be able to see it down the road on the wise choice to make. In other words, God will allow you to see the end of a thing before the beginning. And so what God is doing now, God's going to cause your mind to become even more tactical. He's going to cause your mind to become even more strategic. See what God is doing, God strategically giving you a plan. See, in this secret place, some of you, you've been in a silent season. You've been in a silent place. And in this silent place, in this silent season, what God was doing, God was instructing you. God was instructing you with a new plan. God was instructing you with new direction. God is instructing you with a new pathway, with a new voice, and with a new direction. And see, but you've been in a silent place. And in this silent place, it's been a painful place. But in this silent and this painful place has been a place where it's giving you wisdom. It's giving you understanding. It's the birthing place. It's the birthing place, just like when a mother's having a child. See, when the mother's having a child, when the child is inside the mother, there's a whole lot of pain. And when the child is getting ready to come out the mother, there's a whole lot of pain. But when the child comes out after the travail, then the blessing comes out. The baby comes out. The baby cries, and the pain leaves. See, many of you, that's where you're at right now. See, your pain, your troubles is like that baby. That's why there's so much pain. See, because the baby, the blessing, the breakthrough, the promise is growing. The promise is expanding. The promise is gaining speed. The promise is like, even also if you look at a small rock or a small ball of fire. But over time, it took time, that small rock or that small fire or that small ball of fire has become large. It's become massive. And see, your blessing has become large, and it has become massive because of your position and your obedience. God said, if you'll walk upright before me, the afflictions that I laid upon the Egyptians, I will not lay them upon you, because I'm God that healed. See, this is your healing hour, because you didn't touch, because you listened to God and you walked away from that situation. You walked away from you walked away from what God told you to walk away from. And because of your obedience, you are now walking into your breakthrough. Because of your obedience, you are now walking into your promise. You are now walking into your land of plenteous. You are now walking into your harvest because you planted seeds when you was going through rough times. You planted seeds of love. You planted seeds of patience. You planted seeds of wisdom. Use wisdom when you could have did the wrong thing, but you used wisdom. You asked God. You was in a situation. You was in a situation where you needed to make a decision, but you went to God. You asked God, what should you do? You asked God, and God gave you options, and you chose wisdom. You chose direction, and because you chose the latter thing, or because you chose the lesser thing, or you didn't choose greed, you didn't choose money, but because you didn't choose greed, and because you didn't choose money, God is going to not only expand your wisdom, He's going to expand your understanding, but also He's going to expand your pockets. He's going to expand your coast. He's going to expand your territory. I want to speak to you right now, somebody that's listening to me right now. God is sending a new wind in your house, and in this new wind, God is going to turn up stuff. See, things been messed up. God is going to flip stuff around. God is going to turn things around in your house where it seems like your house has been up under strain. There's been stress. There's been pain and trauma, but God is going to remove the trauma, and God is going to bring in peace. There's a cloud upon the house. There are many that listen to me. There's a cloud of blessing upon your house. See, there was a dark cloud, but God has removed that dark cloud, and there's a white cloud. There's a cloud of blessings. There's a cloud of plenteous. There's a cloud of glory. There's a cloud of God plan. See, God is going to release His plan. God is going to release His reign. God is going to reign in your life. God is going to reign in your situation. God is going to reign in your bedroom. God is going to reign in your car. God is going to reign in your body. God is going to reign in your understanding. Hear me and hear me well. God bless you. This is the word for you. God bless you. Have a good day.